Wait 1 second, making sure I'm recording. I should be recording now. Okay. Hello and welcome back to VTuber Connect. Hopefully you are all doing okay today and staying safe. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. So, last episode I had to split in half. Well, I had to split last episode and this episode in half. So we're just going to continue on where we last left off. I slowly walk across the shoreline, looking back at the imprints of my soles that have been left behind in the sand. I messed up a lot of that, so don't blame me. The warm glow of the sun can be seen in the distance as it starts to make its exit for the day. You know what, this is a beautiful sunset. I've got to say, it's a quite beautiful sight. I'm still feeling a whirl of emotions from the anniversary stream prior to arriving at the beach. There was plenty of excitement and fondness for the stream, but there were also feelings of worry and anxiety for what's to come. This new strength that Mana showed, one that's born out of a acceptance of one's weakness and truths. I know the reaction on the stream was positive, but how are people going to feel off stream, and in the future, when there might be more changes? Did their words even make a difference to the people that needed to hear it? I let out a loud, audible sigh in an attempt to ease my concerns. Careful there. They say that every time you sigh, a little bit of happiness escapes from you. I turn around in reaction to the familiar warm voice behind me. Aren't you the one who always sighing? If what you say is true, then let's try to salvage what we have left. Sure. I've got enough happiness to go around. Makoto returns a smile as she talks. She starts to walk beside me, by the water. She turns her gaze to the ocean, with a expression on her face that I can't quite assert as a certain. Hopefully I said that right. As certain. That I quite as certain. I don't know how to say this word. It's just some words that I just cannot say. And also I thought, it would be quite funny if she got pushed in the water by Shoma. That would have been funny. So, what did you think of the stream? I think you did amazing. You were shining brighter than I've previously seen you. Thanks. I still don't know if I made the right choice, or if I'm on the correct path. I just did what I felt was right for me. I don't know if people will come to fully accept the changes that I have showed and that I'll be making in the future. But this is how I want to express myself, I think. I'm not sure either, but I think you've made the right choice. Take it from Show Haste 35, the biggest Mana fan out there. Oh yeah, that was a bit of a cheeky thing you did, putting your own letter in there. It was so long too, you didn't even pay attention to the character limit. Oh yeah, I guess I wasn't really thinking about that. But thanks, I really liked it, even though you said some embarrassing things. Hey, it wasn't that embarrassing, was it? I'm sure it sure was. Let's face the future together, eh? We were able to make it through this whole anniversary ordeal, but I'm not sure how things will go from here. Are you sure you want to continue walking down this path with me? Sorry, I know I'm bringing this up again, but I don't see this path being smooth sailing from now on. I don't even know if I've found any solutions to my problems. And I know I've said this before, but I don't have the answers to your problems. I can't be that knight in shining armor. I can't be that protagonist that will save you or figure out your problems. I'm just me. I have plenty of my own problems I'll bring. I'm not even sure if I'm still doing this out of my own insecurities. I just know that I want to continue being with you. If you're fine with all that, then I would be the happiest guy to keep walking down this path with you. I'd rather have Shoma Hisagawa than a knight in shining armor or one of those protagonists. And you've already done so much for me. It really makes me feel like I should do more for you. Like you said, you're just you. But that's exactly why I want you to stay with me on this path. It's just my own confidence in myself that I'm bringing this up. Say, can I be a little selfish? I'm going to ask you a bunch of annoying questions just to give myself a ease of mind. Sure, go ahead. I know you've already said you would accept these parts of me, but I just want to selfishly reaffirm. You'll accept the side of me that will annoy and burden you. Yes. I'm going to make a selfish request of you. Please do. I have so many problems. That makes two of us. You're inevitably going to get hurt. That's okay. I'm going to complain a bunch to you. I know. I want you to tell me about your problems. And, Mikuto, I'll say it as many times as it takes. I want all and every part of you, and I wouldn't have it any other way. If you're cannot speak. If you're looking, oh, poop. I do apologize. I do apologize. I just skipped past like one of the most important bits of it. This is me. This is who I am. This is all that I have. I'm just a girl with a lot of problems. I'm not looking for my soulmate or someone who can complete me. I just want you. You really are. Come on. What the heck? I'm so happy. Hey, it's not just me. There are plenty of people around you who will accept and love you. Yeah. What's wrong with all of you? What's wrong with all of you? Makoto takes a moment to wipe her tears with her sleeve. Shoma, there isn't much value to the path I walk. But I want you to be there with me, side by side. We'll probably stumble a lot and feel lost. But if you're there with me, then I feel like everything will be okay. Will you walk this path with me? Not just as someone who's involved with me, but as someone I love. Is that a no? Of course it's a yes. I was just shocked. I think you've made me the happiest girl in the world. At this moment. Depends if you steal my fries or not. Or my chicken nuggies. I was about to say chicken duggies. You ever watched Hey Dougie? That's a good kid show. Stick, 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 stick. You don't get the reference? You have to go watch it yourself now. Find out the reference, I tell you. Weird, coming from my mouth, isn't it? I don't think so. I think this happiness just fits you. Kinda like that hoodie. You think so? I hope you can continue making me this happy, Nen. And also, do you even watch that thing? Is that like your own pair of clothes? You want to go to the shop? I'll try my best. Let's go, Shoma. To this unknown future. Yeah. No matter where it leads, no matter what awaits us at the end. And I'll also save just there. We'll walk it together, one step at a time. Yeah. Or, yeah! Dear reader, looks like we've gotten to the end. Before we go any further, I've got to say, this is probably one of my favourite series I've done on the channel. I've got to say, it's in my personal favourites area that's privated to use. It's my personal favourite episodes that I've done and favourite series. Basically nearly every single series that I've done on the channel. But I've quite enjoyed this VTuber Connect. I don't know how to describe it, but you kinda get what I mean. It's going to be quite sad not playing it anymore. I could replay it, but it's the same story over and over again. Has the same ending. Have you ever heard the definition of insanity? It's when you do something over and over again. I just love using that joke. Because I was playing Far Cry 3 just before this. Dear reader, thanks for reaching the end of VTuber Connect. Ever since I started watching VTubers, I've always been captivated by the power of the connections that are made. This game is my love letter to VTubing as a medium. I am a VTuber. It's a love letter in which I attempt to hide nothing but embrace everything. Not everything about VTubing as a medium is dazzling. That's quite true. There are plenty of things that we would prefer not to experience or think about, but I believe that's what makes it human. It's true to life in a way that's reflective of who we are as people. And similar to people, I believe that it has the power to move, inspire and connect us in a way that isn't really seen elsewhere. My own personal experience with VTubers reflects this. Despite any of the negative experience, thoughts and feelings I've had with VTubers, I'm ultimately thankful, I mix these two words together, that I've been able to share in their experiences and be a part of their communities. One of my hopes with this story was to get people to be more conscious about their experiences with VTubing as a medium. And I think they did a very good job at it. And that maybe we would come to be a better understanding of each other, both from the perspective of the VTuber and the viewer. It's easy to forget that there's a human behind every screen. And then there's that one AI VTuber. We're all going through our own individual experiences and have our own unique stories. We don't know what others might be going through, and we can't make assumptions that they may or may not be in a good spot. We may not always be able to do much for the people that need help, but I truly believe that there's power in being understood. Even if we may never come to fully understand them, just feeling like they're understood or knowing that someone has made an attempt to understand can have a significant effect. Of course, it's impossible to truly 100% understand everything about the person. And oftentimes, it's best not to pry into us or share certain experiences, but just coming to an understanding of the possible experiences of others can go a long way. This is just one of the many ways that we connect with others. Thank you again for playing through VTuber Connect. I hope that I was able to connect with you in the same way through this game. Viram. And I think you did quite a good job at it. Viram. That's a cool name, Viram. Don't know why, but it keeps giving me like French vibes. Like Verdun. Okay. Well, that is the end of VTuber Connect. I'm quite sad that it has ended, but yeah. We could always replay it again in the future if we wanted to. I don't know where to go from here. I quite enjoyed playing this game every once in a while. Even though I did take sometimes long breaks in between. There is the playlist so you can all watch it in one go. But I do quite enjoy this game. It has been quite a fun game to play. And a very memorable game, to say that as well. It has, you know, been a great love letter to VTubers. I would definitely say. And hopefully you check out the game for yourself, even though this is the end. Might as well read through it yourself. And then see how hard it is on your throat after a while of reading, you know, visual novels. I tell you, reading through visual novels takes a real strain on your throat. Okay. Have a nice day, safe, help yourself, maybe with some rushes and keep the vitamins up. Very, very important. And bye bye. See you next time. Have a nice day, see you, bye bye. Oh, I'm quite sad about ending this.